everyone, it's Michelle here from Fleur Art, and today I am doing a vlog. So I haven't done a vlog for a little while. I've been doing like demo videos and other little things, but today I feel like I've got enough work done to show you something substantial. So that's what we're going to do today. I think that we'll start with the things that I have made this week. So firstly, I finished a couple of drawings in my female deity series. I should say paintings, actually. These are watercolor paintings. This is a painting about Eve. So Eve from the Bible, Adam and Eve. So you can see that I have used symbolism in here, the apple, the snake, and then the eye with the wings and the heavenly bodies. Let's think of this as the heavenly realm. And then there's her hand reaching for the apple, which is the apple of wisdom, actually. It's the apple of knowing, of knowledge. And then we have the snake there who tempted Eve to pick the apple. So this was a really fun one to do. I'm so fascinated by Eve and her role in the Bible as a figure. She kind of brings the whole shebang down on humanity, which is, you know, it seems unfair. Us women get blamed for a lot. And she was just curious, right? She was just curious. She just wanted some knowledge. It's really interesting when you think about the symbolism of it all and the meaning behind these stories. So that one is one that I finished. And then I finished a second piece. And this is Athena, the Greek goddess of war and, strangely, crafts, especially weaving. So Athena is often seen with a little owl on her shoulder, and she's sometimes represented by the owl. And I did that here. I represented Athena through the owl. And she's got the war helmet on here, ready to go into battle. And then there is a story about Athena turning a human into arachnid. They have like a weaving battle, and she's not very happy that she has some competition in the weaving area. So she turns this mortal into a spider who has to weave forevermore. So I really like that story, and it's one of the prominent Athena stories. So I put the spider webs in the background to give a nod to that story. But I was really happy with this piece. I actually made this one up as I went along. Yeah, so I was really happy with the way it turned out. So now I have 4 pieces in this series, which makes me feel really good. Once I get over the 3 pieces in a series, I feel some momentum happening. I am going away on holidays for 6 weeks on Friday, so the momentum will be broken, but I will come home to these 4 pieces. And yeah, it's really nice to work on this series. It's just a long-term series to go back to whenever I feel like, but I am enjoying making these. Something else that I've been up to is at night time, I've been hand sewing and stitching some little creatures. I love to make creatures out of scrap fabric and embroider them and just sit there at night while we're watching Netflix or something and create these little personalities. So that's what I've been up to at night time. And I've made these 2 creatures I have here beside me. So this is an owl, and I made this out of an old dress, which is pretty fabulous because I loved this dress. I wore it to death. It literally got holes because I wore it so much for so many years. And this dress was made of linen. Linen, I just love linen dresses. They just last forever. So let me show you this owl. Let's see if you can see some more detail up close. And then I've stitched some words onto the back as well. And then I made the wings out of a part of the dress that was pleated. Used doilies and some more buttons for the eyes. So this is made almost entirely out of recycled materials. And the threads are just threads that I've had forever. So even the stuffing is stuffing that I've had for years and years. But the back of the owl reads, "The dark owl sits in solemn state. Like stranger gods, their red eyes gleam, they meditate." And it's from a poem by Baudelaire. So I put that on the back. And then I also made this swan. And I made this out of the same fabric that I made the owl out of. Same thing here, all recycled buttons for the eyes. And then I've done slow stitching all over it. So all these little threads, I just sit on the couch and do this at night time. But with this one, I was really happy with the draping of the wings of the swan. I wasn't sure how to do it, but I just draped this fabric and kind of pinned it, tucked it with, you know, tiny little threads. So I think it came out very nice. It suggests wings. Yeah, I was really happy with this because I made this 3D and even did this little, I'm not sure what you call this, I'm going to call it a yoke on the bottom so that it can sit up like that. These are just things that I love to do in my spare time. Sometimes when I'm watching TV or Netflix or something, I just feel like I'm wasting time. So this makes me feel like I'm doing something useful. So yeah, these two creatures. And I've got a whale on the way. And one more thing that I've been doing is getting my travel journal for New Zealand ready. And I made a video, I think last week, of me painting the cover page of my journal. So that's up, it's a couple of videos back. But let's show you. So I just find if I get this cover page done, I can move on to the rest of the journal and not feel so precious. So I painted that and then I just got into a bit of a groove and then I painted a second page. So it's just like practicing the tone that I want to take in this journal. So I'll be painting landscapes of New Zealand all through this book. This is a beautiful journal. It's an Etcher Perfect. It's got lovely, lovely hot pressed watercolour paper in it, which is fantastic. I'm really stoked to be able to take this on my trip. Should be fun. I'll bring you guys along so you can see what I get up to in beautiful NZ. Now I just have a little bit of footage to show you of what I've been up to through the week. I've been playing around in the studio, finishing off my paintings. There's a few beach walks in there, a little bit of hand stitching and a workshop that I led and yeah, all kinds of things. So if you want to see what I get up to in any given week, come with me. Let's go. much for watching. I appreciate it so much. I am still having a lot of fun making these YouTube videos, and I'm glad I've taken a few weeks between each vlog. It just helps me to gather work without feeling like I have to rush. I don't want this to become something that feels like a burden or a chore. I really want to keep it fun. So yeah, I think every 2-3 weeks I'll be making a proper vlog of what I've been up to. But I hope you're all really, really well out there and being really super creative and finding lots of inspiration in the world. In these times, it can be difficult to lift ourselves up out of all the doom and gloom that seems to be around us. And there is a lot of that. But I think art is really important. It's a great tool for seeing the beauty in life and the wonder in life, and just for triggering curiosity in the world. It's really, really important to stay curious, because then you find the gems, then you find the rubies, right? Uh, Amongst all the rubble, there are so many beautiful things. So I would encourage you to keep creative, keep curious, keep experimenting, keep playing, and keep having lots and lots of fun, because what's the point otherwise, right? What's the point? Cheers, everyone. Talk soon.